I adore my iPhone 16 Pro Max. It was one of my favorite phones of 2024, and it's been a thrill using it since it was introduced in September. But the newest iPhone 17 Pro rumors look so exciting that I'm practically confident I'll be upgrading when it comes out. Nowadays, it's insane to change your phone every year. I'm the first man to encourage you to wait 2 to 3 years before even contemplating replacing your phone, given how minor changes have gotten year over year. We're not anticipating an altogether new iPhone with the iPhone 17 Pro, mind you. It'll be another spec bump year with a little redesign of the camera bump and some added thickness. But I'm a tech writer who pays attention to the minor details. Certain features may make or break a purchase decision for me, and I'm constantly hyper-focused on what's next in a company's pipeline and figure out whether it's time to discard the gadget in my pocket. The iPhone 17 Pro Max sounds like it may be a major advance for someone like me, and there are 5 particular leaks I can point to that persuade me of that. Here's a rundown of the predicted iPhone 17 Pro Max specifications that may be enough to make me move from my favorite iPhone 16 Pro Max. Let's take a look then to see if this leak we have right here was informing us that there's the chance that we may possibly be receiving an iPhone 17 Ultra. So we've got this report coming from U1122, and he's stating he has seen heaps of data and material continually linking the iPhone 17 Pro Max to the iPhone 17 Ultra. He has seen facts concerning the real, say, battery life of the iPhone. What is bigger, what we'll get into in a minute. Also a smaller dynamic island, something else that we've heard about also, and also a better cooling mist inside of it to really cool down the chip even more. So this was also other news we've heard of in the past. So there is the chance that this may be the case that the new iPhone 17 Pro Max could also be renamed to the iPhone 17 Ultra, what is going to be really great. It's going to stand out against the Pro, but we are also hoping with that if it is going to be named the Ultra phone, but I'm hoping it's going to have 1 or 2 more features over, say, the Pro. It's not simply going to be a naming thing for no reason, just because it has a bigger screen and slightly larger battery, since to me, I just don't understand the purpose behind it. So we'll just have to wait and watch precisely what's going to happen there, and whether we are going to have additional leaks coming in for the iPhone 17 Ultra. But with that then, I believe the next thing we can do is speak about battery life. And I want to tell you about 3 huge battery increases or battery life upgrades we're going to be receiving with the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. So with that, let's speak about the first substantial battery change. And this is really from a recent leak that we've received in informing us that the actual iPhone size of the 17 Pro Max or the 17 Ultra, whichever it will be now, is actually going to be thicker than we've experienced with, say, the likes of the 16 Pro Max. As you can see right here, it is telling us just that. And in reality, it's going to be 0.475 and a few more digits more thicker than we have with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now that might not seem a lot overall, but what this does mean, and obviously if a battery is going to take up a good part of the space inside of it, and that extra little bit more thicker less inside, that means that battery can be a little bit more thicker too, and we could be getting close to even more, say, a 5000 milliamp battery finally in the likes of an iPhone. We've been sopping for years now, so this is good news to learn this, but it doesn't simply end there. We've also heard about the second significant improvement, and this is having to do with the A19 Pro chipset. Now the nice thing is with the A19, it's probably going to be even more efficient than what we have with the likes of the A18 and the A18 Pro right now. This implies that we may possibly be achieving anywhere between perhaps 15 or 20% greater efficiency, and this will actually assist out with the bigger battery that I've talked about earlier. And this implies that this is going to be really great to actually have. Now I would say it is more efficient than, example, the A18, the A18 Pro, but clearly the A19 will also rise in speed too. So clearly you've got to eat into its efficiency a little bit. So maybe we could drive this back down to, say, about 10%, maybe, and then add that somewhat thicker battery. But ultimately, I believe you're getting the image here simply with even those 2 pieces. You know, we're going to receive undoubtedly a greater battery life within the likes of the iPhone 17 Pro Max. And then the second item I want to speak about regarding battery life is that clearly when we had the iPhone 16e announced, we got the new C1 chip inside of it, and this handled the Wi-Fi and also controlled the likes of 5G capabilities. Now this processor, by the sounds of it, was restricted to the likes of the iPhone 16e exclusively, but the likes of that, say, a C2 chip, may also be installed inside of the iPhone 17 Pro Max and also the iPhone 17 Pro. It implies the battery life is going to be even greater inside of it. At the end of the day, this is one of the key reasons how Apple managed to accomplish such a significant battery increase on the iPhone 16e compared to the conventional 16 is the C1 processor and also the somewhat bigger battery. You can image putting that sort of technology in here. We could maybe overall with all of these three things, the bigger battery with also the new A19 Pro, then also this new C2 chip inside of it potentially. You get the idea here. We're going to probably see battery life going to even perhaps up to 40 hours here, when right now it's up to 33 hours of viewing material on your phone, videos offline. This is surely going to be a major big thing here, since this is the year that the iPhone with its battery is definitely going to surge way ahead. And this is excellent news to hear. It's most probable that Apple are going to conduct an event in the kind of early teens of September period, since this is when they normally really do it. And in that, we'll see the new iPhone 17 variants. We'll probably see the next, Apple Watch Series 11, the Ultra 3, maybe the new SE model. And then additionally, we may potentially see something new also from AirPods. You get the idea. It's all going to be in that one event. But to get your hands really on the new iPhones, well, that'll probably be around approximately 10 days to 2 weeks later. Leaker Majin Buu doesn't have the most fantastic track record, and there is a significant problem with one of the images he shared on X, apparently showing a cover for the iPhone 17 Pro. The issue arises in the picture displaying the bottom of the iPhone 17 Pro with the USB-C connector and the 10 holes for the speaker separated with 5 on each side of the charging port. The camera bar in that picture begins on the left side of the iPhone 17 Pro's back panel and terminates far before it reaches the right edge of the panel. The render of the iPhone 15 Pro case displaying the whole back of the handset indicates that the camera bar will lie over virtually the entire back of the phone going edge to edge. The leaker reacted to another X user who observed the oddity by noting, "I suppose there was an error in the drawings. In reality, it will be as I already showed in the CAD." The CAD picture of the cover for the iPhone 17 Pro leaked last month, showing off the length of the camera bar as it spans from the left side to the right edge. So if the render in Majin Buu's X article dated today, March 27, 2025, puzzles you, you need to recognize that yes, there is a problem with the new render. The camera bar on the iPhone 17 Pro is likely to have a 48 megapixels wide camera, a 48 megapixels ultra-wide camera, and a 12 megapixels telephoto camera employing a periscope lens with a 5x optical magnification. It also will hold the LED flash, microphone, and vertically mounted LiDAR scanner. The rear cameras will still be situated in a triangle arrangement on the camera bar, providing iPhone 15 Pro owners a remembrance of the past, even when they are gazing at the new appearance of the iPhone. Some iPhone owners have already made their distaste of the new appearance known by labeling the back camera bar unsightly. Others have labeled it a knockoff of the back camera bar used on Google's Pixel phones. If you're hoping that the leaks are inaccurate, you may as well resign yourself to the new appearance now. While there is still plenty of time left until Apple introduces the iPhone 17 series in September, we've seen too many renderings hinting that we will see the huge edge-to-edge camera bar on the iPhone 17 Pro when it is finally introduced. But for the good news for now, I'd be stating the rates are looking to remain the same right at the second of filming this video. And with that as well, gentlemen, are you thrilled for the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max? Are you going to be getting one? So, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more tech news. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.